Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Kevin Durant, Mike Conley out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Anunoby finds Paul. Pass to Smith from downtown. Iguodala, the pass to Anunoby. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here's Conley. Now Redick lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Cousins against Poeltl. Pass to Paul. Fires for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Redick. Back to Bogdanovich. Poeltl with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Cousins gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Cousins. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Paul against Conley. Pass to Cousins. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. Outside Conley. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Durant. Redick on the wing. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Cousins, the pass to Paul. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6 points.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Iguodala outside. Back to Paul. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Paul. Back to Iguodala. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 5th best, the Nets.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Durant with the bucket.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Outside Paul. Cousins with a screen on Conley. Here's a three from Paul. Pirtle grabs a miss. Brooklyn trailing. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Paul. Back to Iguodala. Smith with it. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Pirtle. Toppin comes in for Durant. Payton's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Reeves is subbed in for Conley. Here's Reeves. Redick outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Payton against Morris. Pass to Osman. Puts up a three. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Morris. Redick outside. Fires from the wing. Clark grabs the board.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Morris with it. Payton covering. Morris against Payton. Here's Stevenson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside for Redick. Can they get it? The rebound by Osman.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Outside Stevenson. That one rolls around and rims out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Redick on the wing. The three finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Now here's Morris. Defense right on him. Misses the three. Here's Reeves. Inside. And it's blocked by Clark.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
To the inside. Excellent D there from Toppin.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers? The Lakers in the lead. And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
We've got Jetty Osman, OG Anunoby out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Smith, and it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Here's Paul. The lead is 2. Smith with a screen on Conley. Brooklyn with the board. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
Back to Durant. Fires from deep. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Paul against Conley. Pass to Durant. The 3 ball. And Anunoby pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Paul passes to Cousins. Here's Anunoby. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bogdanovich with it. Biyombo, high post. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
He's off on the first.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And the Lakers making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Pirtle's checked in for Brooklyn. Cousins with a screen on Conley. Down low. It's stolen by Pirtle. Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. And Durant gets it to go.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Durant against Smith. Cousins down low. Anunoby finds Smith. 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Second chance effort. Pirtle with the block. Bogdanovich against Iguodala. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And here's Durant. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Paul. Pass to Cousins. Pirtle with the block.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, but that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Durant for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
And Cousins throws it down.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Tice is checked in for Cousins. Stevenson comes in for Anunoby. And it's Morris in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Pirtle. Toppin comes in for Durant. Payton's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Redick in for Reeves.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Outside Stevenson. Look at Daniel Tice. Just a solid, intelligent big man, Richard.
He always seems to be in the right place at the right time on both ends of the floor. A big man you can depend on to work hard and read opposing players well.
Daniel Tice taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Clark is checked in for Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Morris. Stevenson with the ball, picked up by Redick. Iguodala picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Stevenson against Redick. Here's Conley. Pass to Toppin. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Stevenson against Redick. Now Morris. Tice, a screen on Conley. Ah, nice shot by Morris. Morris has gotten his first basket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Redick outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40-20 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
It's both from the stripe.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Morris. Stevenson with a screen on Conley. Clark outside to the paint. Iguodala outside. No good on the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Conley. Outside for Redick. There's the 3. Nets keep it alive. And that one, good. Vucevic has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Clark with a screen on Conley. Morris passes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Payton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Conley against Morris. Pass to Vucevic. Count it. Good.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Morris outside. Outside Stevenson. Pulls up on the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one has given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animal spirit.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a luxury to have this kind of scoring off the bench. Those guys come in, understand their roles, and they play them very well.
It definitely takes some pressure off your starters. Not that they need the help, but certainly will welcome it.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The Lakers in the lead. On the floor for the Nets. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Kevin Durant is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Redick in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Paul. Here's Iguodala. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Durant, the pass to Conley. Back to Durant. The three. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Poeltl against Cousins. That one rolls around and rims out. Well, the Nets shooting at about 34% here in this game. Durant, the pass to Conley. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Iguodala outside. Paul with it. 6 to shoot from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers. Brooklyn trailing. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Cousins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
First free throw is good. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Osman, he's checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Time, everybody. Who wants one?
And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. The fourth spot held by Jakob Poeltl.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Durant. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
They get it back.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Left side Durant. He shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Pass to Conley. The three is up. He drops it from range. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Conley. Cousins with a screen on Conley. Paul for three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Osman. Stolen by Redick. Now Conley. Pass to Poeltl. And here's Redick for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. Smith outside. Cousins with it. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Redick outside. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's the teardrop. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 5.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the Lakers with some changes. Tice is checked in for Cousins. Stevenson comes in for Osman. And it's Morris in for Anunoby. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Conley. Toppin, a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Toppin. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Eric Bledsoe and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat. And the Lakers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Smith with a screen on Payton. Here's Morris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
At the line for the Lakers, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. And so he hits both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a screen by Biyombo. Now here's Toppin. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Toppin's got 5 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Tice. The 3, Smith. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Got a piece of it. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Morris passes to Paul. Morris on the wings. The three-pointer off the mark. And Brooklyn shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Oh, there's the alley. And there's Toppin on the assist by Conley. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Paul passes to Smith, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Toppin, a screen on Paul. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. The shot by Conley. No good. Conley's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Smith. And here is Morris, guarded by Payton. A nice shot by Morris.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Payton. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Marcus Cousins is out there with Smith. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers in the lead. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside Conley. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. The Lakers with a rebound. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Now Cousins, covered by Vucevic. Cousins gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Durant. And the Nets miss again.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Anunoby. 4-3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Vucevic, a screen on Iguodala. Bogdanovic passes to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got rebound number 11. Over Redick. Tries again. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Outside for Redick. Launches it. Counted from distance.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Hurdles checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Pass to Conley from behind the arc. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anunoby with it. Smith with it. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers with the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Cousins controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Conley. Pulls it. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Ball finds Smith. Takes one from 10 feet. Hurdle with the block. Redick against Paul. And there's the lob. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Iguodala against Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. The shot by Iguodala, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's Conley. Back to Durant. Bogdanovich on the wing. Anunoby covering. Durant with the bucket.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to Cousins. From 12 feet. And that one's long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Durant, pass to Conley. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Lakers in the lead. Now Paul. Smith with a screen on Conley. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Pirtle. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is part of why KD is so dangerous. Using that 7-foot-long stride to penetrate and get fouled.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
That one's no good.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Ball finds Smith. To the inside. Here's Cousins. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the Nets with possession here. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Durant to take the lead. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
That's good from Paul.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Ball hits them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
The Lakers on D. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Conley. Six to shoot. Hurdle with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. The shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to Paul. Back to Cousins. Over Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Smith against Durant. And here's Redick for three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
A vital bucket from Redick. A veteran leader on this team showing how to get it done.
Paul, a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Cousins. An open look for Smith. Brooklyn with the board.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Durant. And it's in.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Here's Paul. And he lobs it up top. Yes!
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Durant. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. Rebounded by Cousins.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That one's wide left. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Smith against Durant. Out to the wing. From deep, Conley. Oh, bangs home the three.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Obi for 3. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Kevin Durant is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Conley in at the point. Fires the three. Rebound by the Lakers. Cousins has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For three, Conley drains the triple. And the Nets lead by 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bogdanovich against Iguodala. Pass to Cousins. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Conley. Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Cousins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Lakers, DeMarcus Cousins, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Pass to Durant. And here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. And the shot goes down. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Here's Cousins. Pirtle with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. Durant, pass to Conley. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Redick, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Iguodala, the pass to Smith. Paul with it. Floats one. That shot missing. Pirtle with some nice D. Brooklyn has gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Outside Durant. Stolen by Anunoby. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Durant. Rebound by the Lakers. Cousins with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Cousins, the pass to Paul. Off target with the 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Iguodala brings a double team. Bogdanovich passes to Redick. Shoots over Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 34 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Feet out, and he can't bank that one in. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Mike Conley. 2 fouls.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
With good timing and a sound jump shot, Cousins is able to convert catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Mike Conley. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. The Lakers call timeout. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left to play in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
Morris for three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Now here's Conley. So we see the Nets get the win here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Sacramento.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Nowitzki, Ginobili out there with Allen, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Nowitzki, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Bobcats. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Kobe for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Halliburton. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Allen against Bryant. Allen kicks to Nowitzki. Ginobili gets a wide open look. And again, Chicago, no good. Halliburton in the corner. And the Bobcats another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Nowitzki. No good on the fadeaway.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Young. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Nowitzki, the pass to Allen. Back to Nowitzki. Ginobili outside from downtown. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Outside, Kobe. Young, a screen on Allen. Bryant. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And a bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Halliburton passes to Bryant. Floats one up, and Adams sends it back. Allen outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nowitzki with the screen on deck. 6 to shoot. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
On defense, Chicago. Halliburton outside. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Bobcats with possession here. They trail by 1. Halliburton on the wing. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 9.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now here's Allen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Halliburton outside. And Young now, top of the key. Kobe kicks to Halliburton. Young, a screen on Ginobili. Here's Halliburton. The shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Ginobili looking around. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Here's Bryant after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bryant. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Kobe drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to man. It's White on the wing. Defended by Hart. White the pass to Şengün.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. And here is Bryant. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte again missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Maxey. He can't hit that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Terry finds Bryant. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
White looking around. Now the pass to man. Here's Maxey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Now Terry. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. And it's in there. Kobe's got 7 points in the game.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Man passes to Medu. There's the pick. Passes to Şengün. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And Kobe throws it down.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Shoots. And again, no good by Chicago.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Terry outside. Hachimura setting the pick for Terry. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's White with the rebound. Pass to Şengün. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Bobcats. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Bulls trail by 4. They've got Halliburton. Gortat is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Halliburton kicks to Ross. Launches it. Gortat tried to break loose. Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. Gortat with the rebound. Bobcats leading by 5. Ross in the corner for the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Ross has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Nowitzki. Back to Ginobili. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. 4 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. And the Bobcats going the other way now. Dang against Allen. Dang can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 8. Ginobili left side. Passes it to Nowitzki. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Ginobili, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Dang. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Chicago. Maxey in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Halliburton passes to Deng. Now here is Hachimura. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hachimura's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
The Bobcats making a change here. Young's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nowitzki draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. about 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Gortat. They swipe it. Halliburton against Ginobili. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Ross. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
There's the pass to Ross. Gortat with a screen on Allen. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Allen kicks to Finney-Smith. Inside. Halliburton with the steal. And it's the Bobcats on the break. And Gortat with the stuff.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Allen dishes to Nowitzki. Ginobili against Halliburton. Count it, and the Bobcat lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Ginobili.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And the Bobcats call time here. For the Bobcats, Zubac is checked in for Gortat. Josh Hart comes in for Hachimura. That's Bryant in for Terrence Ross. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Metu comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Whitey's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Mann subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Kicks it to Kobe. Young outside. Kobe against White. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Metu. On deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Metu's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's White. Another three for Chicago.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Halliburton passes to Zubac. Here's Hart. Back to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubats has got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's White. Pass to Mann. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Bryant. It's a 5-point game. Young, a screen on White. And here's Bryant for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Mann. Here's Medu. The pass to White from outside the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What a beautiful shot by Derek White. I love how fast he acts in these situations.
Halliburton kicks to Bryant. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Halliburton passes to Zubats. Young trying to break free. And the dunk by Zubats. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They set the screen. White the pass to Medu. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Hart. Here's Kobe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's a 3-point Bobcat lead.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bobcats lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They're giving up too many threes. Got to extend their defense. Get out there and cover on the perimeter. Jeez.
They look like Shaq trying to guard me out there. Slow-footed and a step behind.
And now let's take a moment. The fans hitting us up on social media. Well, let's see here. Reese Monkey 5000 asks, Shaq, you've been hit with a chair by Ernie, pushed into a Christmas tree by Kenny. Do you feel bullied when you're on the set? And do you need a hug?
I never really want to talk about this. I'm glad that you asked me. It's just really hard sometimes, Reese Monkey. Thank you. Why?
Mine was an accident, personally. And Ernie did hit him with a bottle. Now, Ernie, how could you do that?
Well, I hit him with the chair, and that just stunned him, so I had to hit him on the with the bottle right on top of the noggin.
Okay.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bulls trail by 3. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Steven Adams. Allen is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Now here's Ginobili for 3. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. Gortat's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton up top. Bryant looking over the floor. To the paint. Here's Gortat. And Gortat with the stuff.
He is a big guy, and Gortat doesn't play the finesse game. This is a guy who's all about strength. Forget about laying it up there. He's going to take the power approach.
Now here's Allen. Ginobili, that's for 2. Shot Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points for Manu Ginobili.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Kobe. He's got 11. Halliburton kicks to Young. Outside Bryant. 3 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by the Bulls. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Allen passes to Finney-Smith. Ginobili with the 3. They get the rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice rebound by Adams. Just so persistent in everything he does.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And that one misses.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Now, here is Halliburton. Young sets a screen for Dang. Down low, Gortat plays it up and banks it in. Gortat's got 4 this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
He's checked in for Ray Allen. Nowitzki outside. Pocket 6. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Ginobili against Halliburton. Ginobili the pass to Maxey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. Gortat with a screen on Nowitzki. Dang dishes to Gortat. Halliburton outside. The kick out to Bryant. Young, a screen on Maxey. And it's Dang in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Nowitzki up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Back to Nowitzki for the lead. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Count the basket. Bryant's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Ginobili. 9 points in the game so far. Ginobili against Dang. And a wide open look for Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Nowitzki against Young. Nowitzki outside. Over Young. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
And the Bobcats call time here. For the Bobcats, Zubac is checked in for Gortat. Terrence Ross comes in for Young, and it's Terry in for Halliburton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Natu comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Derek White's checked in for Maxey. Mann subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Charlotte trailing. Terry outside. It's tipped. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bobcats.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
The free throw off from Dang.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Medu. Over in the corner, White. Nowitzki sets a screen for White. He kicks to Nowitzki. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Derek White.
And it's Terry with the ball for the Bobcats. Pass to Bryant. Dang, a screen on White. Bryant passes to Terry. Feeds it to Dang. That one drops for him. Dang's got 4 points now in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Dang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Dang for the Bobcats. Gortat has come in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Josh Hart in for Bryant. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Metu. Ray Allen is checked in for White. And it's Ginobili in for Terrence Mann. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls trail by 3. Allen passes to Finney-Smith. And there's the pass to Ginobili. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Dang.
2 minutes.
It's Hart on the wing. Ross in the corner. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Ross has got 9 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
This is it to Finney-Smith. Nowitzki against Hart. Nowitzki looking it over. Over Hart. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Nowitzki.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Gortat with the screen for Dang. It's stolen by Adams. Ray Allen is on the wing. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 56 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot to the inside. Here's Adams. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Bobcats shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
For your Bobcats, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
That one is off. Kobe's checked in for Ross. Good on the second free throw. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Adams. 23 seconds left in the third. Gortat with the steal. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. The baseline J. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adams with the screen on Hart. Ginobili with the 3. No good on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Charlotte. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Young out there with Gortat. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Kobe. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here is Young.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Thaddeus Young taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Bulls. 6-point game. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And it's Kobe missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Kick out to Adams. Nowitzki outside. Ginobili outside. He dishes it to Allen. Clock at 4. No good from Ginobili.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Back to Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Nowitzki. No good there. And it's the Bobcats taking it the other way. To the middle. Here's Gortat. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bobcats lead by 8.
And this is where Gortat does so much of his damage. A towering 7-footer with a sweet touch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ginobili kicks to Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bobcats leading by 5. Now Halliburton. Outside, Kobe from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Allen up top, defended by Bryant. Outside, Ginobili, and the Bulls, another three.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Dang with the screen for Halliburton. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bobcats lead by 7.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Finney Smith passes to Nowitzki. Gorchak with the rebound. Bobcats leading by 7. Halliburton with it. Outside Dan. The offensive rebound, Young. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Ginobili against Halliburton. To the right side. Goes back up. Count it, and the Bobcat lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
And the Bobcats call time here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton, and the shot goes down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
That's good from Halliburton.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Now here's Allen. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Ginobili with the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Dang. Kicks to Young. Takes the 13-footer. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Finney-Smith. Ginobili, that's for 2. They grab their own miss. Adams. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Gortat with the screen for Halliburton. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Kobe off the inbound pass. And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Nowitzki outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Outside Dang. Gortat with a screen on Adams. Dang finds Gortat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ginobili.
And at the offensive end, Gortat probably doesn't get his due. He's got a lot of moves, and he can finish with either hand. And his work on the offensive glass is more than capable.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Gortat. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 11. Ginobili against Halliburton. Here's Nowitzki. No good off the front iron.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Ginobili following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Dang. Adams trying to free himself up. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Dirk Nowitzki. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now, here is Halliburton. The kick out to Dang. Outside Bryant. Pass to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Dang gets a wide open look, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bobcats.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open,
deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Now, here's Nowitzki. After Gortats miss, Nowitzki kicks to Ginobili. Nobody near Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Halliburton outside. So the Bobcats take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
With every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Clock at 2. Here's Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Orlando. Aldridge outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Garnett. Outside Young. Now here's Batum. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Aldridge. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
From 10 feet away, Young can't hit. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Now here's Millsap. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Aldridge. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. The fadeaway. Aldridge missing again. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Pass to Young. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Millsap. Now Nurkic. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Outside Young. Here's Kidd. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Aldridge outside. The rebound by Chandler.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Young with it. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Knocked away. Stolen by Young. Puts it up. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Timeout called, the Magic. So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
10th in points off turnovers, and they were top 15 in the NBA in second chance scoring. It wasn't a weak point for them, but it also wasn't one of their strengths either.
And they did plenty of things right last season. But take a look at those steals numbers. These guys were a constant threat to ball handlers and really hustled on D. Orlando trailing here. And here's Sexton. Pass to Joe. There's the triple. And it's Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Landale. Here's Joe. Pass to Sexton. Over quickly. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Lyles. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Landale. Here's Joe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. To stop the run. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now here's Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Quickly. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Quickly's got 5 now. Orlando's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low. Here's Sexton. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Quickly against Sexton. The shot. Misses off the left iron.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Portland leading. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Quickly with a miss. Batum against Anderson. Pass to Sexton. Fires from deep. Batum pulls it in. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. With some arc. And Quickly finishes it off. He's got 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Sexton against Quickly. 13 feet out. He's off on that one.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And so it's Portland, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
14.
For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Trae Young, also Green out there, and it's Williams in at the 3. Fades away. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Young against Aldridge. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Orlando. 8-point game. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. Garnett, no good. For Orlando, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Chandler. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Blazers substitution. Jason Kidd.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Young inside. Nurkic is there. Young misses.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic. Here's Aldridge. Portland grabs the miss.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
A nice shot by Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Orlando calls timeout.
For your 407 dance team.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Trae Young, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Chandler.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Williams misses. Orlando trailing here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Millsap a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, VA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Aldridge misses.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Inside, here's Williams. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Millsap. And Orlando shooting just 21% from the floor. Aldridge outside. Pass to Nurkic to the right side. Millsap a screen. High arcing shot. It's tipped. Williams with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Kidd. Portland, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Mayo. And it's all from three-point range.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Pass to Kidd. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the Magic call time here. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, VA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Their assist stats, nothing too special. They finished in the top 20, but it's certainly an area which they can improve upon.
Blazers on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Joe. Zeller with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Batum outside. Young from long range. Misses the mark there. Just 2 for 10 for the game. Here's Sexton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Portland leading. Quickly outside. From behind the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Joe. After the basket by Portland. Sexton, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Joe, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Sexton. Over Young. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The first free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Green is checked in. Quickly drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Quickly against Sexton. Right wing. Right side Anderson. Pass to Joe. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. The Magic need to put one up here. Brissett no good. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Green, the pass to Batum. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Now Sexton. He's got 5. Anderson inside, guarded by Batum. Anderson passes to Sexton. 4-3. Anderson can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Zeller. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Colin Sexton.
Well, that's a case where the defense was working hard to shut Zeller down, but he just kind of powered through to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Quickly against Sexton. Now here's Quickly. He's got 9. Pass to Green. Here's Batum. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Batum's got 10 points in the game.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
So we conclude the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 15. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open. Pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You could tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Portland Trail Blazers.
The bench, a big reason they've got a sizable advantage. When you have guys coming in scoring points, it keeps your energy up.
Sorry, guys, I can't add much. I never came off the bench.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what we're seeing from Nick Batum.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Pass to Millsap. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Kidd. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic with the ball. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Yusuf Nurkic. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Nurkic. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
The shot by Kidd, no good.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Batum. Millsap for three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Millsap's got his first 3 points of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Number 1, Trae Young.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Garnett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
First one falls. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commensurate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Now here's Millsap. Launches a 3. The rebound by Chandler.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Kidd. Here's Chandler, defended by Nurkic. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Young. Aldridge outside. Charity stripe shot, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Outside Young, Batum outside. Pass to Kidd. And here's Young. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Your 407 next team.
Williams is checked in for Portland.
It's your 407 next team.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Aldridge. Six to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Batum, pass to Young. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And a chance here to check out some stats for Trae Young. And the Blazers making a change here. Green is checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Aldridge outside. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. The three ball. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Young. Here's Garnett. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 7.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Nurkic, a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Green picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Blazers substitution. Tyson Chandler.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Millsap outside. The three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Young. Pass to Garnett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Millsap, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Nurkic. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland on D. Millsap, a screen on Young. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
The 3-ball stroke of Mayo is absolutely on target. Guard him, leave him open, it doesn't matter. He's a real problem from out there.
Timeout called, Portland. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Second, Trae Young.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Garnett. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Millsap finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Here's Nurkic. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Young. Pass to Garnett. Batum outside. Fires for 3. Portland, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nurkic with the ball. Here's Mayo. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. 1:24 left in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Nurkic passes to Millsap. Back to Nurkic. From 11 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Garnett. Over Nurkic. Garnett no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nurkic. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And the Magic again can't hit. Batum, the pass to Young. And no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Kidd. On the court right now for Portland. Pass to Garnett. Outside Young. Batum, left side. Three-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Orlando now, trailing by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 11-footer. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Portland.
All right, Magic fans, here we are, the teacher. Make some noise.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with the flurry. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Portland leading. Outside Young.
Bullseye! Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Guarded by Young. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop, and it's Portland the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Chandler. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 5 on the clock. Here's Kidd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot by Kidd, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Batum outside. Pass to Chandler. Batum outside. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
High post Aldridge. A shot from the high post. Basket counts.
Have to D Aldridge up better than that. I mean, especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
There's a screen. Pass to Garnett. And here's Batum. Here's Garnett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Mayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Garnett. Batum outside. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mayo. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Kidd. They set a pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when you think of elite floor generals, how could you not think of Jason Kidd? I mean, he makes everybody around him better all the time.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6. or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Garnett. He's covered by Aldridge. Outside Young. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. From 12 feet. He can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Here's Kidd. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Garnett. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Young against Millsap. Here's Garnett. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Tyson Chandler. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Orlando, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Aldridge. Batum pulls it in. For Portland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. To the wing, right side. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Kidd. From deep 3-point range. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Aldridge. The 11-footer. And it's Portland with a rebound. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Young. Over to the wing. Here's Kidd. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
And the Magic call time here. They're trailing by 9. 1:21 left in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. No good off the glass. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Garnett. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Aldridge. They get it again. Chandler. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. And there's the screen. Pass to Aldridge. To halt the run. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Young, the pass to Batum. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Aldridge. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, you've got to push Aldridge out farther. I mean, he's too big and too skilled from this area.
Here's Kidd. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.